And we're back with another episode of The Global Goal.
Mm-mm. Okay.
How we doing today, Cam?
I'm great. How you feeling?
I am doing fantastic. We have started the Premier League back.
Premier League season is upon us. How you feeling about that?
Entertained.
And any particular thoughts about any particular clubs? Also, welcome back, everyone. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back.
As you should be. You should be coming back.
You should be welcome always. Imagine the intro of our show as like a welcome mat, and when we finish it, it's like the leave mat. What was that? Exit. You ever seen like somebody have like the split? It's like a welcome, and as you like leave, you see like the goodbye. Yeah, it's like a rug. It's
I
like
got you.
yeah, it's cool.
I got you.
It's kind of like oh,
I
you must
got
have a lot of guests.
you.
Uh,
So, the Premier League.
welcome. Premier League is probably the hottest league to watch right now. Anybody who disagrees probably does not watch football, soccer, the ball that comes off of that foot.
What a way to describe it.
Hey, it's an art.
The beautiful game.
You know, it's really not a game. It's really an art. I'm trying to get it registered in like museums, like I'm trying to get all the players to just But going into this season, I predicted two things: Manchester United to be who we thought they were, and Arsenal to finish second.
And what do we think? What did we expect Manchester United to be?
Less than what they should. Like if you look at their squad would be like, oh, this is a B plus, this is a B. All right, well they're gonna perform like a C minus.
Fair enough.
Don't know.
Did you watch them today?
No, sir.
Mm.
No, sir. I hear a stinker was was upon them. They need to just really go ahead and get relegated.
Oh, that's
That'll give them that fight. That'll give them that dog.
Goodness.
Just coming from
I cannot imagine.
No, it wouldn't happen.
It wouldn't. I don't think they would.
Sad because
They would never be that bad.
Isn't that like plot armor though? Because it's like the fact that they would never be that. Because they should. I mean, like,
No,
damn. I get it.
I can't disrespect them like that.
But they've had a good summer of transfers.
That's true. That's true.
So
that is true. I mean, and it's still early days. You never know.
Do we not know?
They may find their form. You know, it's very much possible.
They said Benjamin Sesko is supposed to be the savior. That's what they said. They said he's supposed to be the savior striker. Superman, if you will. Somebody in the comments said he's supposed to be Superman.
I think that he definitely has an opportunity to improve their game in the attack. I think they're still missing that true number 9, it factor striker that can find the back of the net consistently.
About that, do you think they ever will? Do you think in the next 5 years Manchester United will seriously get the number 9 or like a problem solver in the next 5 years, or do you think they're just going to end up kind of converting to like a strong center forward and just kind of operating like kind of have been since Ronaldo?
I think they'll eventually find one.
Because, they usually have a budget that like would warrant paying for one, but I guess.
I mean, of course, I think everybody still, respects Manchester United as a club. So who, if offered the opportunity, wouldn't want to try, to be there and be a role maker or a role player? Sorry.
I mean, rhetorically, yes. But it's like if Chelsea and Manchester United offered you and Chelsea offered you like a few dollars less, you're probably going to go with Chelsea because it's like off organizations. It's like,
I don't know. I mean, that's a toss up. I mean, those are two very respectable clubs. I think you have to see what else is being offered on the table.
Well, if you want to play in the Champions League more consistently.
But what if you come in there and you're what they need to become consistent?
I think the
big opportunity. You could write your name in history.
You can. But I think right now, anybody incoming is just kind of weary of like what is their direction going forward, because they have a lot of talent that they want to sort out and kind of, because I'm pretty sure Garnacho is still in the books.
Agreed.
It's kind of like not a bad problem to have with Manchester United. It just sucks because they have such a big spotlight and so little time to do a lot of things. But you know who has a lot of time to do no wrong? Chelsea. It doesn't really matter if Cole Palmer, got hurt in warmups, because it doesn't matter. Like it does. Like Chelsea can lose the first probably 4 or 5 matches, and they still will finish strong. I got faith.
I see. As you're supporting
All hail
today.
Pedro.
As you're supporting today.
Yeah.
I think that they do have a lot of potential to compete at to be a top contender team this season.
Why?
I think they're in a decent form right now, and I think they've found a nice link and a nice chemistry together, and I think if they keep building on that, along with the new pickups that they have, I think they can definitely compete to be top of the league this year. Top five for sure.
Just give me like a Make-A-Wish top 5, like just off the dome.
I can't do that. That's too hard, man.
I mean, like just as you seeing right now, like because ball. If anybody know ball, like in this area code, ball.
That's tough.
I know you know the number 1, or you can start with 5. You can start with the worst best team right now.
That's so tough, man. Because there's some still decent performing teams out there that can compete for that 5th spot. Newcastle could surprise you and finish top 5.
We don't know what they're gonna be, but we'll see.
I think Chelsea will finish top 5.
I think you basically would have to rule out.
Would you consider Arsenal a top 5 contender?
Man, I think this year, if I'm not, I couldn't. You're right. That is a hard task I gave you. I'm sorry. I do apologize.
Right.
I got to dial it back. I'm gonna go Chelsea for 2.
Who are you putting at number 1?
I'm gonna go Liverpool.
Right.
For 4.
For 4.
I gotta put City at 3. It's something itching me to put him at 3.
Who are you putting at 1?
Isn't this a crazy
Who are you putting at 1?
Isn't this a crazy way to like do like a list? Because like, why wouldn't I do one like first to last, right?
Who are you putting at 1?
The reason I'm gonna leave 1 unfulfilled this week is because I don't think anybody deserves. Like, I feel like 1.
Oh man, Liverpool. I'm putting Liverpool at 1.
You're putting Liverpool. I don't know. I mean, well, you don't have a list, allegedly. So I guess you could put Liverpool at your 1 if your list existed. But ladies and gentlemen, his list doesn't exist. So
I'm putting Liverpool at 1.
Who's your 2? All right, moving on. He has Liverpool at 1.
I'll put Chelsea at 2.
Okay.
3.
I heard you say Tottenham before the episode started.
Whoa.
That's what I heard.
3. I have hope. I have faith. I'll put City.
Why not Arsenal? I'm just asking for anybody, for all the Arsenal.
Why? I was gonna put Arsenal at 4.
Okay.
For a contender for 3rd.
Okay. So it's really tied for 3rd. You would say, because you would really say Arsenal and City, like just. Would you?
Yeah, I mean,
you can do half and half. And
they're both still, trying to find the correct links.
Because somebody told me the city that lost yesterday was the city of last year, and I said, "Damn, it do hit different." I mean, but low key in a way. I mean, because Roger,
yeah, I mean, it's they're still, they still have
they got
they got some wrinkles to iron out.
They do,
and I think that Arsenal has the same. So that's why I put Arsenal at 4th. just
the reason
a compete for third.
you're stuck at such a conundrum is because you know that they both have two good squads, like two good cores, and they
Yeah.
kind of have what they need. It's just,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you said, it
Yeah.
just takes figuring out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But man, there's gonna be some figuring out because Rico Lewis gets the old boy of the week.
What are your thoughts and opinions on Rico Lewis and him being having so much playing time? And
I feel like I know him and Phil Foden don't play similar positions.
Yeah.
But I felt like, Rico Lewis is kind of like came up through cities, like shit. So I kind of felt like when Rico came along and like Cancelo was leaving and Walker was kind of shuffling and like their back half was kind of like moving around a lot.
Yeah.
They kind of found more use for Foden's minutes, but they used to give Foden to like Rico, and I kind of start seeing Rico more and like Foden less, and I don't like it because I feel like,
yeah.
and I get it. Like I said, like they play two different positions, but what I did notice is like once Rico started kind of playing more and Ake started playing more, which I don't really know why.
I don't mind Ake.
I get there's only so much money to spend. Well, I don't mind Ake, but I feel like I need to.
I don't like the combination of the both of them.
Yeah, like I feel like you got Ruben, but it's just the fact like you can't rely on Stones and Diaz for forever. It's kind of like Stones has been playing out he been playing like as he should for like a minute. Ruben has too. It was a lot easier when you got Rodri like healthy all the time now, but when you don't have that, it gets spooky because Rico is like a baby Trent. Like Rico, like
He's too
he's a system player,
he's
but
too far forward
if
for
they
me.
start to attack,
He's too,
at their possession, which Man City's possession has not been that great really in the past season or two, but this is minus De Bruyne,
and they do that, and he does the inverted inside like outside back.
and it's like you're gonna attack that like
Yeah, because I mean, eventually if he gets caught out of position, it's
no hate. It's just nothing.
There's no outside back there.
Yeah, it's and his work rate really ain't like it's just
yeah. You dig?
And Kyle Walker's only getting older. It's just I don't.
Well, he's gone.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
but I don't understand why let him go when you don't have you already don't have a solid option there. That's kind of dead now.
Yeah. And that's toxic because they want to offer that 110. They know Newcastle wanted down to at least 150.
That's very much dead now.
I hate that. Well, what's gonna come of that though? Do you think it's just gonna be one situation where he really rides the shit out? Because he has 3 years, but like players do this shit nowadays. Like they will just ride some shit out and just let it become a media storm.
You think he's just gonna sit?
People say it's like, oh, well, if he does this, it's like, bro, he had kind of enough money to where it's like, if he did sit, it's like he's gonna put them in more of an uncomfortable situation than they will to him.
I don't think they're gonna get him at this point.
Why? It seemed like Newcastle was trying to play hardball, but like, or played hardball.
I mean, the transfer window's about to close soon.
That's what I'm saying. And it's like a deal that big usually takes like a month or two just to kind of go through the.
I don't think he's going anywhere.
I hate that. But hypothetically, if he did, the next team I want to talk about is I actually want to switch over leagues. I want to cover Barca and Real and their progress. And what are your thoughts, kind of like predictions going into from now into the midway point? Like, who do you think is going to be on top going into midway point as you see the squads laid out?
I think Barcelona will still be at the top of the league, but I do see Real Madrid in second. I think they have found some decent form, and I think they're always going to be a top contender in La Liga.
Yeah,
they're always going to be a big team there.
I do have high hopes for Rodrigo. Kind of fit into that squad, making them better while Jude is out.
If they just give him the opportunities.
which for whatever reason,
I think he's a great player. I think he's a great talent to
yeah,
waste.
yeah. There's even been rumblings that some say they should get rid of Vinny or and keep Rodrigo and work him in, but it's kind of like apparent that if he hasn't been playing, it's probably a reason he not like a performance, but it's like if the man if Zavi doesn't want him to play, then it's probably a reason he doesn't want him to play.
I think he should be out there, but I don't get paid to make that decision.
I just hate because that's just a waste of talent.
That's what I think.
Yeah, God.
I'm a fan of him.
And they could just use that, in their squad because right now you have Trent, who's really not even you. Well, he's new. It's really only been like a week or two.
You're still kind of trying to figure him out.
But the way it looks like, I think Carvajal is going to get a good amount of minutes because kind of the way they like to run it. And Trent he fits, but Carvajal kind of like works harder on the defensive side.
Of course, yeah.
Um,
Cause the Prem isn't quite as fast paced counterattacking
yeah,
as La Liga. So Trent's not used to having to instantly hustle all the way back.
it'd be nice.
Carvajal has been there for years. So he's experienced in that.
Yeah, they're really going to miss Cruz because their midfield is like,
I mean, they've lost Cruz and Modric now.
damn, and Modric.
That's a complete rebuild through the core of your team.
And their midfield, it just seems like at times is either complete defensive or complete attack, and it's really not like a good like space creating.
It's not fluent.
But like you said, like it's still early. I still believe, but it's kind of like if you really don't have it figured out by like the second or third weekend, this climate, like how fast people kind of develop nowadays as far as cohesiveness, because it's so competitive. Barca is probably gonna make a gap because they already kind of have their squad.
Yeah, they've already hit the ground running. They were in a fine form, even after the Champions League, even though they didn't quite get the result or in the Club World Cup. But I mean,
and I love to see this Marcus Rashford edition. I would love to see it.
I think he'll find a spot as a consistent. I don't think he'll be a starter, but I think as a consistent, role player coming off the bench to make a positive impact on the game.
I think it'll be good for him to get his resume,
Yeah.
Or I just, man, I'm tired of the memes. Like, I want to see him do well. Like, I want to see him do well, consistently.
I think he will. I think he'll find the stat sheet enough.
I think so. I think so too. I hope I'm not putting like my faith in him.
Don't do him like that. I think he'll do fine. I mean, he's surrounded by great players that it'll make it easy for him to find opportunities to do what he does.
Even just seeing him like in a game or two, like he moves with a lot more like I feel like more spirited or high spirited.
He's a little bit more free will now,
because when you're in an organization, it's kind of like has like certain things looming over it, and it's a certain environment. It can be kind of hard to overcome.
I think he'll do great. I think he'll fit in with the younger guys. Even though he's one of the older players in the squad, but he has matured great young players around him that, like I said, I think will create plenty of opportunities for him to shine at what he does.
Who do you think is going to be the second best player in the La Liga?
Who are we saying is the first best player?
I mean, who would be your first?
I asked you first.
Well, a lot would say Lamine Yamal would be the best player.
Respectfully.
Probably, like if you were saying in August, who would be the best player at the end of the season? Probably Lamine. But the most interesting, most intriguing question would be who would be following him. Would it be his teammate or would it be somebody from the rival side?
That's tough. Because he does have a world-class player of a teammate in Pedri. So
Because I mean, could it be Mbappe?
Mm,
Are you doubting Mbappe?
no, I'm not. I'm not saying that at
You know,
all.
Mbappe fell off.
I'm not saying that at all. I'm just talking all around, like well-round
Mm.
playing,
I mean, go ahead.
consistent.
Let it flow.
Playing your role.
I think you got Lamine. You could go like you can go Rafinha. You can go. Leroy might have a good year. I mean, maybe he might have a good complimentary year. But I'm sorry, I've scratched. I'm sorry. Let me stop. Mbappe.
Y'all better stop acting like Lewandowski is the man has not lost the step.
Bro, he can go. I'm saying he can go off for 50 if he really wants.
That's what I'm saying. He still finds the back of the net
he do.
so consistently. He still consistently has an impact on the game when he's on the field.
I'm with you. Hey, I'm with no smut on his name. I'm saying like if you was putting somebody after Lamine, who would you respectfully put?
That's such a hard task.
Jude out right now, so he a cop out. I can't even go with you.
Who are you putting there? I gave you one of my options, Pedri.
What about somebody who's not on his squad? It might be Mbappe though. I see it in his eyes. You
think?
It's getting the international time. I think Lamine, Mbappe, and Rafinha.
That's your top three?
I think
For
so.
the league.
Just off consistency, like
And you leave Pedri out of that. I feel like Pedri's got to be in top three.
I think he can be in top
I
three.
gotta put him in top three. He's
well, we going off like paper stats and stuff, and I feel like what he does, he has a wider impact than stats. If that makes, and like most midfielders usually have more stats to like come off the stat sheet low key.
I feel like his impact is such a big role that it's okay that he doesn't have the stat.
Oh, for sure. Like because they know he's that dude. Like,
yeah.
Respect. Like no smut on his name.
That's why I put him. I put him top three because of the impact he has on the game.
But going back to the Prem, who would you say is the top one? Like, okay, if we fast forward to the end of the season, as you're seeing it right now, who would be the top one player?
Why you got to do that?
I mean, go say Mo Salah. Say some shit like that.
I mean, that's the first name that pops in my head.
It's safe, ain't it? If like that's just safe.
Is it safe or is it true?
Man, Drew Brees. If you know, you know. I feel like because he just show up every week. I just hate it.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's the thing, because you got to go off consistency, then off performance. I'm gonna go Erling Haaland off a limb, and then I'm gonna go Salah, and then for 3, I'll go Cole Palmer. Yeah, I don't know. That's how you know what I do know. That's how I'm feeling.
I'm gonna go Mo Salah. Then I'm gonna go Erling Haaland. Cole Palmer is an interesting third.
I know he gonna get a good, like, they don't do usage rates, but I know he's gonna have some burn. Like he's gonna be playing a lot. So Cole Palmer is a safe 3. Verts, if I just knew Verts was really gonna be like what I see in him,
I guess I'll give Cole Palmer third.
Verts would be like a good like 4 or 5, 5, 6.
What about Ekatike?
He might be like a 10, like a top 10.
Okay.
I think in the season. I think so. I guess it depends on how well him and Salah really can play off of each other.
What about Bruno?
It depends on how well United does, but I'll say top 15. Damn. Yeah. If United do well, he could be a top 7. He could be a top 7 like player, but
they got to find the right form first. And respectfully,
that's like finding the right pair of shoes for them. Respectfully. Yeah. That's. I mean, Honestly, that's all. Unless you want to start throwing like just defenders and like 'cause for other teams, because I mean Arsenal really just doesn't have something that's just
Yeah.
somebody that I just know is just like knock down, drag
Yeah,
away.
that's
Like,
true. That's true. That's fair.
but they're more of a balanced team like that.
Agreed.
Most other teams,
Respect again,
yeah,
respectfully.
most of the teams that we haven't like listed just have more of a balanced team, so they don't have more of a standout player, and that's
Yeah.
uh. But you have the Ballon d'Or, which is essentially the Liga's like best players, and you sprinkle in like Dembele, Salah, and like maybe Holland, pretty much in the voting.
Yeah. But it's we know it's the race is pretty much between Dembele and the young man himself,
You think so?
Lamine Yamal.
You think Mbappe can sneak into like a close like nah?
It's
Who do you think will be in third place voting?
maybe Mo Salah.
Yeah, I lied. Okay, so let's just say it ties at Lamine and Dembele at 1, and let's say Salah at 2. Who would be at 3?
Oof.
Who is right behind Mo Salah in form in the world right now?
Oof. Would you say Holland?
I don't want to be biased, but yes, I'm gonna say Holland. I'm gonna say Holland just because a nigga can be like, "Oh, he ain't scored this game." It's like, all right, okay, like, anyways, let me think. Yeah, because Bellingham is a reach, but Bellingham really was a safe one. Yeah, Holland for sure.
Okay.
We're gonna leave that one at that.
All right.
Who would your team of the week be?
Uh,
I give my team of the week to Tottenham because they beat my city. So
you know who I'm gonna give you a curveball.
what you got?
I'm gonna give the team of the week to Sunderland.
Respectful, respectfully respectable.
That was that was a good thing for them.
Where do you think they're gonna finish?
That's hard. That's hard to say. I don't think they'll get relegated again, but I think they'll stay.
I don't think they'll get relegated either.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think they'll
get
stay.
relegated. I think they'll do a little bit worse than United. Oh, well, hold up. If you look on the tables at the end of the year, Sunderland is going to be like, you're going to see United, and you're going to see like go like 2, 3, 4, Sunderland.
Okay.
Because they might do better. I don't think they're going to get relegated.
Me neither. I think they'll stay.
I'm just not expecting you.
But I give them team of the week respectfully. I think that was
Yeah. I'm going to give Tottenham the team of the week because what's my winger guy? Brazilian? Richarlison? He had a great assist.
he did.
He's a really good space creator, a good opportunity creator.
And he scored an absolute worldie too.
Yeah, very. He's another like underestimated guy, but he's also like he's good. He's good at his role.
Yeah. I think he still has some consistency issues, but I think he still has time to figure it out.
He has such flashes, and you'll see it, and you'll kind of be like.
And I think they're going to give him the opportunity to take his time to figure it out, because he still, like you said, he shows glimpses of it.
And you don't see that out of everybody, and that's something that you really can't teach. Very good game from them. It was very clean from them. Clean sheet to City next week. On to the next.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Closing out, I got some start bencher cuts.
Let's hear it.
Lamine Yamal, Phil Foden, Dembele.
Oof. Well, we can go ahead and start with cut. Phil Foden, I'm sorry.
Who's getting benched? Lamine Yamal.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna start the young man. I'm gonna start Lamine Yamal, and I'm gonna bench Usman Dembele respectfully. Yeah, I'm a fan. That could be a biased pick, but I'm a fan.
Clearly biased.
So
What would keep Dembele from being started?
I'm biased.
Okay. Moving on, moving on. Jude Bellingham, Jamal Musiala, or Valverde?
That's tough. Because also I'm a fan of Valverde. I think the man has an amazing work rate, and I think he can play so many different roles.
I think in that order. That's sufficient.
You're gonna in that order
Yeah, start bench cut.
start Jude, cut Jamal, start.
Oh no, I would cut Valverde.
Oh, I'm sorry, bench Jamal,
Yeah,
cut.
yeah. But it's a close cut, or like
That's tough.
it's really kind of like it's just easy for me to do it that way.
Oh man, I don't know. Federico is such a such a role player, man. He is
He
good
gets
at what he.
more than Jamal, but Jamal, you know what I'm saying? Like he's more of a utility. Like Valverde is more of a utility guy, but Jamal is like can do better at like one or two things at elite level. You know,
Yeah. Ah, man, that's tough. I will.
but like this ain't about talent because Valverde is so good at so many things that
I know.
he's a squad player.
I
He's a
know.
squad player. No smut.
I'm gonna start. I guess I'll start Jude and. Hmm. I'm gonna bench Valverde. I'm gonna cut Musiala. I really like Valverde.
I understand. It's
I
okay.
really like Valverde.
No, it's okay. It's the bias. It's the league bias.
That's not it. I yeah, all right.
Start bench or cut. Saliba, Rudiger, Araujo.
I'm gonna start Saliba, bench Araujo, and cut Tony Rudiger.
You're gonna cut Araujo, right?
No.
Why not? Or what keeps you from not cutting him?
Uh, I,
What makes him leaps better than Rudiger?
I'm not saying leaps better, but I think that the kind of wild defensive style of Rudiger, I think I like the more polished style of Araujo
Mm-hmm.
over the rambunctious.
Mm.
Yeah.
Is there bias in coming with that?
No, not at all. Maybe.
Makes sense. Yeah, I would do. I would start Saliba. I would bench Rudiger, and I would cut Araujo.
Do I sense some bias there?
Oh no, that's just off of like that's
Yeah.
just
All right.
that's just like
Yeah.
that's just real.
All right.
Real. Um, Closing out, we want to discuss some of the most thought provoking questions in football around, which are who's going to win the Ballon d'Or, who's going to win the UCL final,
Lamine Yamal, possibly PSG.
and will Manchester United get relegated?
No.
No. All right. Okay. I had to throw that one out there. It's worth the time. No, the real question is, will Chelsea really sell down the stretch? That is a very open question, but we will see what that means. Like
Time will tell.
we will see what that means.
Time will tell.
They have a great squad. I hope
They
they
do.
do well. Just don't sell.
Big hopes for them.
Yeah, Chilwell is out, torn ACL. What do you have for us closing out?
What big games do we have coming up?
What do we have coming up big games wise?
Some of those could be some entertaining game. That Sunderland Brentford game could end up being a pretty scrappy game.
I hope City beats the shit out of Brighton. Like
They have to.
like 4-1.
They have to.
Well, it's Brighton, but like I just hope
They have to. That Aston Villa Crystal Palace game end up being a pretty good game.
And I like that they're staggered too.
United better beat Burnley. I swear to God.
They will.
Wolves Everton. That'll be a decent one.
It could.
The best
could be.
one's going to be that Liverpool Arsenal game, though.
Some of the games we have to look forward to next week are definitely Liverpool versus Arsenal, Sunderland, Brentford, West Ham, Nottingham, Aston Villa versus Crystal Palace.
Ready to tune in. That Liverpool Arsenal game is going to be a good one. We'll be having the popcorn ready for that.
Also, Leeds versus Newcastle. We know who won't be playing, but it should be an interesting matchup. Also, watch out for that Man United and Burnley game.
Let's hope United comes out with a positive result for that one. I think that Aston Villa Crystal Palace game could end up being a pretty scrappy one as well.
I think so. But we might know. We'll
It'll be an exciting weekend of football.
I don't want to spoil any surprises, but I think I have a few hunches coming up. It has been a pleasure. Thank you for joining this show. Goodbye.